All right, Calico, you take care. And with that, Black Prison. A Thoughtseize Inquisition prison. A prison with cats. And prison with rats. This is our Pack Rat Black Prison, featuring a little bit of the God of Fright here, Tergrid and Tergrid's Lantern, because obviously you need to get around the prison and you need a little bit of light. Karn is featured here as well, and we've got good old Liliana of the Veil as the Warden. Maybe Karn's the Warden. Whose prison is this anyway? Might be Liliana's. It is black after all. Mind Stone's here to ramp. Inquisition Thoughtseize to steal stuff. Bobble's here for that value with that Lurrus. Lurrus gains life. That's always good. Nile Spellbomb for the graveyard, because after all, we are taking things and moving them to the graveyard rapidly through Thoughtseize, Liliana, and Inquisition. Sideboard-wise, we have things for Tribal, Plague Engineers, great to name stuff. Damnation's here to blow up the world. Ashiok's to prevent things from being searched and or getting rid of graveyards. We've got the boat. We're not talking about that. Double down on Torp Orbs here. Bridges, Batterskulls, Liquid Metal Coating. You got it. Land-wise, people do suggest every now and then to run more than what I do for castles and fields. They also ask why Snow-Covered Swamp. I say why not? This is so much cheaper to play here online than it is to play in paper. So I'll enjoy my art. As you should. Pick your favorite. And with that, let's play some Magic. Bam. Go. I love this list too. Honestly, I have Red Prison, and this is probably my second interest, and then just building Rakdos Prison and mishmashing them together, and I think that would be the three versions that I would happily go to FNM with. I probably should just build this out and then build out a Red Prison with Chandra's and then a Rakdos and meld the Rakdos list together and be like, hey, you can buy these 140 cards and it makes these 3, maybe even 4 lists. That could be a cool thing to do. When will I do that? I don't know. All right. Fatal Push, Blood Chiefs, Fatal Push, Pack Rat, Nile Spellbomb, 1 lander here. I am on the draw, so I get a double try at finding it, and I could Spellbomb for it as well. I'm going to go ahead and keep. I have 20 lands to hit here, have 2 draws at it. Feels pretty decent, and if my opponent is creatures, then I'll get to kill some stuff. But they are Titans, so not good for us. That's okay, though. Blood Chiefs does kill some stuff, as does Fatal Push. We'll make it happen. We've got 3 Ashioks as well. Jumpstart Prison Edition? Maybe. Explorers here. Will we have another land? I would hope so. All big mana decks are cheaters. Change your mind. Blood Moon changes that mind. Teleria West. Land. Come on. Inquisition's a little awkward here. I think I go with the Spellbomb, trying to draw here. Come on, land. Oh, yeah. Hit the land, we can Inquisition. What a day. All right. We have a Dryad and we have a Summoner Pact. I suppose I take the Dryad here. Not quite at the point where Blood Chief's going to kill anything. So we'll take the Dryad, leave him with Summoner Pact. Top deck Liliana would be nice. Then I can start getting rid of these Fatal Pushes. We'll see. Windswept was not one of the lands. Land. Yeah, we're doing it. So here, I think we just Liliana uptick a Fatal Push away. Pass the turn back. My opponent could play down their Titan, but we can cover that with probably killing something and using Liliana. Crumbling down, Summoning Pact, Simic Growth Chamber, and Castle left. Looking good so far. After all, we're the prison list. Could be Pack Rat next. Pack Rat and getting ready to just start flooding the board here. Summoner Pact, all right. We're going for it. Gets a Primeval Titan. Plays another castle. Plays down Titan, getting 2 lands, bouncing Teleria West, more than likely. We have cast a Summoner's Pact, so let's be mindful of that. Simic Growth Chamber and an unknown card. It could be just a Liliana downtick type of turn, too. Luckily, they don't have an amulet. If they had an amulet, game 1 here would be a little bit rough. Boros Garrison's their bounce land, and they bounced it to Teleria West here. Okay, let's go ahead and put a bauble down. Let's see what they're drawing. Bog doesn't worry me. Let's 2-mana Mind Stone, 2-mana Pack Rat, downtick, kill Titan. Go ahead. They now have to pay for Pact. We know it's these 2 cards. We know there is a Teleria West over there, and we know something else will be existing there. Teleria West would need to go get Summoner's Pact again. It would be great to draw an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize here. They have to transmute at sorcery speed. Fatal Push looks like the weakest card for us. Blood Chiefs can kill most of their creatures. I'll have to decide if we do uptick with Liliana or if we're doing like pitching with Pack Rat. Ooh, a garden. Okay. Simic Growth Chamber, Bojuka Bog, Teleria West in hand. I like it. I like it. Uses Teleria West here. A little bit dangerous because if I do draw a discard spell, we get to take the Summoner Pact, but we know all 3 cards here. All right. Top of the library is another bauble. It's another redraw for Pack Rat, which isn't bad. I like the Fatal Push on the plant here. I guess it would be best to see what they're drawing. I could check what I'm drawing here, but I want to get theirs. See if it really matters. Another Summoner's Pact. Okay. With that in mind, probably just uptick, get rid of Swamp, and Fatal Push the plant. Because we're going to have to beat double Summoner's Pact, which we can. We most certainly can. We'll attack with our Pack Rat here. And pass the turn, planning to Fatal Push the plant. Then we can downtick with the Liliana. And we can Blood Chief something too. We end up drawing another Swamp, which we could pitch to Pack Rat and make it bigger. There's Summoner Pact. They have the bonus one. Did they play anything? Comes Titan. They can get another Teleria West here too. They should have the Summoner Pact. What am I missing? Oh, they got rid of a Bojuka Bog. There we go. Making sure we keep everything tacked on here. This is a lot we've got to beat, unfortunately. Wonder if we can do it. Simic Growth Chamber and a Slayer's Stronghold. They get to play the Slayer's Stronghold and now attack with the Primeval Titan. This is pretty good for them. Not a whole lot I can do about this. They'll kill Liliana, I assume. Can I know where this is attacking, please? Get another bounce land, bounce Teleria West. We have Summoner Pact, Growth Chamber, and another T-West to deal with. Valakut and bounce land. Bounces T-West. Is attacking Liliana. Alright. Now we don't have to burn the Fatal Push necessarily on the plant, but we probably need to hold on to it for the future. 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill this. Fatal Push. Looks like I have the opportunity to potentially pitch here. What's up, Kirkinator? How goes it? Thoughtseize is really good. I want to Thoughtseize instead of doing Blood Chiefs, but I have to Blood Chiefs. I know they have Summoner Pact, and I know they have another T-West here, though. I don't know if I'm winning. I'll cast with Kicker here, though. Kill that. Attack for 4. Is this Rat Jam? Sort of. Alright. Pays 4. 1, 2, like 3, or 3, 4. 3, 4, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This. Haste. Looks like they can attack me again, but I don't think they can get Dryad down this turn. Summoner Pact again. The reason they can't Dryad here is because the other way they get the last Summoner Pact is through a T-West. And I don't think they have enough mana to do that. They will do Primeval Titan and attack with Boros Garrison, though. Boros Garrison, Slayer Stronghold. Okay. They haven't really seen, like, kind of the other side of our list with the Karns. We'll bring Damnations in. I guess they can assume we may have Ashiok here. There shouldn't be 3 in the side. There is, it's just a typo. Primeval Titan attacking for 8, putting us down to 12. Huh. I mean, I guess when you really think about it, this is the 3rd Primeval Titan we're trying to deal with. I suppose I can pitch a rat here. And that can block this Primeval Titan, but they're going to T-West for Summoner Pact to get Dryad and then attack. Oh gosh, now I have alerts. Because I can't take the T-West right now. Let's try this. We're going to play Lurrus here. Lurrus is going to get a Bauble back. I'm going to use the Bauble on their upkeep. That gives me Revolt, which should be okay. They're drawing a Walking Ballista. No. That's terrible. Walking Ballista kills off like pack rats and stuff like that. And they can go get the Dryad, which I was hoping to kill with the Fatal Push. They can make so much mana for Walking Ballista here too and just shoot everything down. This is awful. My only hope is they go with a Dryad line here and don't play Walking Ballista. I can Fatal Push the Dryad. Take potentially 6 or 8 here. But it looks like they're going to play Walking Ballista. Yeah, 6/6 Walking Ballista. Pumps it up to an 8/6 here. Combat. Okay. I guess I can block a whole bunch at the Primeval Titan. And then I could Fatal Push the Walking Ballista. I think our opponent's got us here. So block, block, block. They don't have to do anything because the Walking Ballista kills us. In response to this, I'll Fatal Push the Walking Ballista. Oh, they're shooting stuff. Okay, I'll let them shoot it. It's a less that goes upstairs here. Nice. You just had to let that connect, opponent. You had me. You had me. Now you're doing less. Although I don't have a board anymore. So my wife got me a bag of Lucky Charm marshmallows. That sounds great. Sounds great. I have Fruit Loops. You have Lucky Charms. They kill my pack rats here. Puts me to 11. Goes down to 5 because of Primeval Titan. New plant. I don't know what I could draw here. Not that. We'll take one more redraw. Pack rat's not enough. For information, I'll Thoughtseize them. Explore, Teleria West, all the good stuff. All right. Filled up a glass and poured in milk. That's your snack. Nice. Okay, our bridge, by the way, is in the sideboard, so that was not an out. Ashiok, Damnation, Torp Orb. These are what I want. Spell Bomb's not necessary. Tergrid's not happening this game. Can probably trim a Fatal Push. That's 4. That's some of this. You think the chat just gave you diabetes? What's up, KO? I saw that meme post on Twitter. How's it going? This just isn't the same as Mardu Stoneblade, KO. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel confident. I can't take Bolt out. We're not talking about Pop-Tarts tonight. We're on a mission. Gotta focus. Can't snack. I think I take a Bobble out, maybe one Lurrus here. Our more lock pieces are better in this matchup than like Lurrus Bobble value here. Lurrus Bobble value. Not happening. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's play first. Get those Thoughtseizes. Oh. Okay. I think I can take this. Looks decent enough. Start with a Bobble. Start with a Swamp. Take a look at what else they're drawing. And Thoughtseize. Alright, what do we have? Engineered Explosive, Dryad, and Tireless Tracker. Engineer Explosive on, what, 0? I think I just take the Tireless Tracker, honestly. Exactly. How can we beat without Magnetic Channeler? I'm taking the Tireless Tracker because I'm pretty sure Engineered Explosive is strictly for rats. And rats don't scare me. Rats will show up later and it won't be a problem. Oh. Pack Rat. We'll just do Pack Rat. We'll force this Engineer Explosive. Now this looks really awkward. But who cares? Now they'll just put Engineered Explosive on the wrong number and it'll be all fine. Sanctuary here. Look at this. Just gonna make it happen. I kind of want to just feel the ruin and attack them for 1. I'm flooding out here. And taking them off an extra land here looks like a fine thing to do. Looks good to me. I like my Damnation and Pack Rat synergies here. They're really good. There we go. Dryad's not happening now. Haha. Get wrecked. There's a Bojuka Bog. Again. Again. We'll play Karn. Down tick with Karn. We'll go get a Liquimetal Coating here. That should fix things next turn. Attack for 1, pass turn. Easy, easy, easy Liquimetal Coating, taking them off the forest at this point. There's a castle. Here comes the Dryad. Extra land is played here, I believe. Radiant Fountain. Yeah, the EE is silly now. Laris isn't too bad here. Don't want a Damnation necessarily. I think it's just going to be Liquimetal Coating. Shut off the castle here. Get rid of it. We'll probably just pitch. I should have played castle probably down, but we'll just play the pitch game with Pack Rat. Should be fine here. With Liquimetal Coating and all that, maybe I'll use Karn to go get a boat. Who knows? But this should be a lock in itself. Actually, I might just pitch the Damnation. Could Damnation and Laris here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. What if I just block here? Just block. I'm just gonna Damnation the board. I can have the cat give back the Pack Rat. It's fine. I'm not playing boat. Kill. I don't know. Let's kill. How many forests do we think they play? Who knows? Let's kill another forest here. They played the Slayer Stronghold. Let's go up. Bifrost. Field. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and sack this. Let's get rid of maybe Bojuka Bog here is smart. So they can't get rid of my Pack Rat in the yard. And then I could probably just wait on the Damnation here. But I think I'm gonna do it because the Dryad here can like make them play more lands, and that's just not good. And then we'll just play Laris and get the Pack Rat. You know? That kind of stuff. And we're gonna take him off another green here shortly. I think Karn's good enough here. So no boats. Are you safe playing twice if you need rescue? Might have been 4 times. See, you don't need this card. This card has a very appropriate spot in our sideboard. There we go. Fixed the list. Fix the list. I wonder if I want to name plant with Plague Engineer. Probably not. Let's go. Let's go. They're all in that Summoner Pack thing. This time we're going to get that Ashiok. They're going to be like, what's that? What's that? Thoughtseize Torpor Ashiok. Sounds great. Hit that Karn. Opponent concedes. Exactly. 14 card sideboard. It actually puts the boat back in here, but it hides it. This is stellar hand here. This is a sick curve. It is. Extra Karn when they just blow up the first one. What am I taking here? Azusa, Arbor, or Dryad? Ooh. Ooh. Zeus is kind of nasty here. Dryad's pretty nasty too. It's probably take Dryad because Azusa by herself doesn't really do much. If they get an amulet, we're in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I'm thinking Dryad. Let them search for things, and it's just Azusa. I mean, that's just a, what is it, 1-2? 1-2. What's a 1-2 nowadays? Oh, a fellow troll. Be nice, everyone. Grazer. Sanctuary and replays their castle. Azusa, Boros, Garrison, and Unknowns. Guess what we're gonna play? We're gonna play some Ashioks here. I don't even think I have to down on any of these. So Azusa, oh, amulets. What are you doing there, amulet? Breeding pool here. So it's Azusa and Boros Garrison. So it's scary, but not. All right. They won't play that last land because they want it for all kinds of good mana stuff. All right. I've got Ashiok and I have a Liliana. I'm going to do Liliana Uptick here. This gets rid of the last card, which is a bounce land. I'm going to get rid of a... yeah, let's get rid of a Karn. Should be fine. And now my opponent kind of has to top deck back-to-back winners here. And with me getting an Ashiok down next, I think I'll be pretty okay here. If I get a way to block, that'll be even better. Opponent plays the land in play because Liliana is threatening doom and gloom to them. They do bounce something with this. Breeding Pool puts that into play. No damage here, just comes into play untapped anyway. All right. One, two, three, four. They can do castle here. Probably the best bet is to play either Karn or Ashiok here. If we did Karn, I could uptick Torpor and use it as a blocker. I don't like that plan necessarily. We may be looking at boat. If we get Summoner's Pact, what am I doing? There's a lot of things I'd have to kill. We could go get Bridge, I suppose. So let's play Karn here. I could actually go get something to pitch with. I don't think I want to, though. I think we still go... I think I can still go up, but maybe I'm doing this Torp Orb as a blocker. Doesn't seem like the worst idea here. Let's create a blocker here past turn. How many removal spells are they going to have anyway? Engineered Explosive. That's it. There's not going to be a Dismember. There goes Bojuka Bog. Bojuka Bog. Who cares about that? They can't attack me either. We get a Fatal Push, which is super sweet. We have 4 mana, not enough for a boat. Can't quite Fatal Push the Azusa. Let's go ahead and push Grazer. Azusa down. Ashiok. May even mill over some fun things for them. Downtick with Karn. Go get Liquimetal Coating. Ashiok for funsies. Getting over lands and Summoner Pact. And go ahead, opponent. Yeah, Shock, that's a good line. That's what we did. We did it. Now my opponent didn't play anything here. We get a Bobble. We get a Liquimetal Coating. We get to uptick. Look at this. We're just power walkers. Baloth. Baloth. Let's see what I'm drawing here. I'm drawing a damnation. Well, Baloth was the last thing I thought I'd run into. I'm drawing a damnation. I've got Nile spell bombs. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Liquimetal Coating here. I'm gonna go after them again. Why not? It's fun. It's fun. There's 2 summoner packs down. Bobble, we're drawing the damnation here, which can blow up the Baloth. Yeah, I think it would go after Liliana. We'll see. It might go after Ashiok here too. It does. Question is, do I want to kill? Let this happen? I could let this happen. Because I have the damnation. Do I need Liliana? Nah. This is all a strategy here. They're gonna play a creature. Perfect. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Go bye-bye. Get him. Get him. Let's get rid of let's do Simic Growth Chamber. And let's mill him some more, because it's fun. Look at all those great things. We went over a Titan. We went over a Ramionot. Perfect. Perfect. They find Titan here at any point, then I can always go just get a bridge. I am going to mill out my opponent. That is the strategy here. Let's get rid of this here. Blow this up. Play new Ashiok. Keep new Ashiok. Mill him more. Go. I am the mill list now. I could have. I don't care about Amulet. We're just giving them hope. Just giving them some hope. I got to kill a land instead. I'd prefer to kill a land than the Amulet. We get there. That was working. Field of Ruin, the Breeding Pool, Liquimetal Coating the castle, Ashiok him again. I think Ashiok was stronger, but Karn's pretty good too. No boat needed. That's the important thing. 1-0 with the Black Prisons. How's it going, that chap from Canada? You're not familiar with this, are you? You can't be a part, unfortunately. It's okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. So. Match 2. Let's go. Let's do it. Sandstorm's our opponent. Let's play first. Looks great. We'll keep Inquisition, Thoughtseize if we have to, and Pack Rat to follow up. Thanks, Last God. Appreciate that. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, probably want to take a creature here, because I only have Fatal Push plus Thoughtseize. So let's take Swift Spear here and pass. Burn it is. This will be interesting. This is going to be a little bit tougher because we don't have a lot of ways to gain life. Let's see one of these fetch lands. Cool. Fluff McGruff. It's going all right, Spider. How are you? Ah, they drew a Swift Spear. That's kind of okay, I suppose. Ooh, Lurrus is a good draw. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize. Might have to take Eidolon now. If I take Eidolon and then push here, I go to 17 and then they have 3, 6, 9. That puts me to 6. Maybe I play Pack Rat and scare them. Probably have to do that. You might have a handle on Historic Standard. Nice. You gotta get that in. You have to figure it out. Inspiring Vantage was the draw for our opponent. Gave us some information. Lava Spikes. They'll probably skewer here as well pre-combat. Definitely gonna kill the Swift Spear here. All right, burn. See if they skewer here, if they go ahead and leave up a Lightning Bolt. They keep up a Lightning Bolt. All right, let's Mind Stone here and pass turn. Waiting 1 turn for the Pack Rat here. Liliana could be a down tick on a creature. I want to hopefully have most of their burn out of hand before I slap down Lurrus, because Lurrus is our gain life. We'll see if we get lucky. We know they have 2 burn spells, and they have plenty of time to save for that bolt. Lightning Bolt is used. We're going to skewer. They Lightning Bolt and skewer. Now I kind of want to play the Lurrus down, and I only want to play the Lurrus down now because this will be my life gain that I might need. They use another skewer, and we're at 5. All right. Go, Lurrus. Let's hope they don't have a way to kill this too quickly. Go. Come on, Lurrus. Live. 2 mana Eidolon here. Okay. Okay. I have to kill this with Liliana, don't I? Kill with Liliana, attack, put us back up to 6. Seems pretty good. Then Field of Ruin maybe later. Can't do it yet. This gets us through and clears the Eidolon here. Boros Charm? Oh, Boros Charm doesn't kill Lurrus here. This puts us back up to 6, so that's good. That's good. Thoughtseize obviously will be pitched to Pack Rat or pitched to Liliana. They need to play at reasonably sorcery speed here due to Liliana. I'd love to be able to put Pack Rat down and play it off of play a land. I wonder if Lurrus is going to get us there. The cat part of the Pack Rats. Opponent does nothing here. Land. Oh, what are we doing? 2 mana on my turn. Preventing gain life is probably the plan here. Skullcrack it is. All right. Karn, that great creator. Cool. So I need to field off the red mana, or the white here, I guess, and put a Pack Rat into play. The other thing is I could Karn. If I Karn, I could go get Batterskull, but that's so long. Let's go ahead and get rid of the white mana here. And then we'll play our Pack Rat. I'm going to go ahead and probably uptick here. Getting rid of Thoughtseize as I don't see it of value. I'm still going to attack with Lurrus, I think. because we have Pack Rat defending. I need to avoid basically a bolt here. I need to avoid a bolt. I can avoid Boros, or Boros Charm and Helix aren't kills here. Let's go. It's a land. All right, it gives them their white mana, but we're good. We're good. I think Bobble just wins it for me here. I can check what they're drawing. I can replay this Bobble. They have a Lava Spike coming. I get to attack with everything. I get to pitch with Pack Rat here. And go up with Liliana and draw an extra card here. We'll see if they fetch now or later. If they fetch now, I'll take a peek at what they're drawing in their upkeep. This should be good. It's one trigger, and here's the second. So it's the Sunbaked Canyon. Lurrus getting it done. Draws here, but they can't do 6. Double Pack Rats down there. Gonna be pitching. They either kill Lurrus, or they gotta kill double Pack Rat here, or they lose. Well, and even killing Lurrus doesn't work. It seems like they do not. They do not believe in the Heart of Card. Maybe they did. It just didn't come through for them. Extra Pack Rat coming too. That's a really good win for us because we don't gain a lot of life. We don't. We do not. All right. The cat did it there. The cat did it. Man. This is gonna be tough. I think I want this Batterskull mained here. Like Damnation's Batterskull main deck here. Maybe even Plague Engineers. I don't think this is very good. I don't think Spell Bombs are necessarily important here. Tergrid probably can go. I could probably even cut a Thoughtseize and potentially one Karn and just bring in something a little bit lower to the ground. I've previously kept Batterskull in because you have 4 Karns here, but I actually have found that I don't have enough time to play a Karn and then the next turn be able to go get it. We have the Pack Rats that should make them stumble here. Maybe if we can make a big enough Pack Rat, they won't be able to Searing Blaze it away. Let's give it a try. I think I got to keep this. Double Inquisition's nice. Obviously, we don't have a Fatal Push for the immediate Swift Spear or Goblin Guide. I used to shock, and I brought an extra Torpor based on the previous league. Riftbolt suspended. All right, let's just Inquisition, start things off. I'll take an Eidolon if they have it. There's a Goblin Guide. A couple Skull Cracks here. Skewer. I don't really need more lands. I think I gotta take the Goblin Guide here. I think they should have played the Goblin Guide, honestly, but getting a Riftbolt suspended is not a bad idea. I can't kill the Goblin Guide, so we'll take that. It'll feel a little awkward if I draw Fatal Push, but can't assume the top of the library is as such. Sunbaked Canyon and then Skewer. Yeah, I think they should have run out the Goblin. Does Skewer. We have double Skullcrack and an unknown card. It's not like I'm going to go get a Batterskull with the Karn here. So I think it's just actually better to Inquisition here to take at least one of the Skullcracks. There we go. One Skullcrack to beat. That's it. Now I can kind of wait on the Pack Rat, honestly. I could wait long enough that I can Pack Rat and play and pitch with the Pack Rat, and we may just overrun them with Pack Rats. Sunbait Canyon played and the Skullcrack staying in hand. Let's just do that. Mindstone, go. We're actually gonna pitch the Urborg. I don't want the Urborg anymore. Do we think we can beat him with Pack Rat? We'll find out. Let's find out together. Extra Sunbait Canyon here. Goblin Guide finds its way. Skullcrack in hand. Attacks for 2 and we draw a land. More Pack Rat fuel. More Pack Rat fuel. Wait, that's a Pack Rat. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm going to wait and plan to pitch here. When Goblin Guide attacks us will be good. And if they burn 2 spells here, trying to get rid of Pack Rat and the other Pack Rat that I have here, that may be okay. That may be okay. I'll let them attack and I'll just single block here. They might, maybe I don't single block. Maybe I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna make a bunch of Pack Rats here. I was gonna say I might be able to get some 4/4s here soon. We know it's 1 Skullcrack, which is 2 mana. If they have a Bolt, that's 6, 7, 8 with the Goblin Guide here. I can pitch 1 here, and then I can play 1, pitch, have a bonus mana. It's a Liliana. In that case, I don't know if I should block here. Maybe I should. If I block... If I block, I save the 2. And if they Skullcrack the other Pack Rat, then I lose both Pack Rats, but I don't take 3 and the turn is a total wash. Well, it's a blowout, but it's saving me 5 points of damage. Well, we're assuming there's something else in hand at this point. I guarantee you there's something else. All right. I've been saying Skullcrack. I'm pretty sure it's something else. I think we block here, and they take the turn to bolt the Pack Rat, and we don't. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's super easy then. This is super easy. Oh my gosh, this is super easy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna win. Shock. I'm at 9 here. I'm gonna attack. I think I have to play Liliana here. Playing Liliana here gets rid of a spell, and that almost guarantees I win, I think. So we're gonna do Liliana uptick here. And then I should be good, because I'm getting rid of at least the Skullcrack. If I'm not getting rid of the Skullcrack, I'm getting rid of the other card. Just 5-0 Esper Control. Nice. Good job, D20. And once again, Karn's not getting Batterskull, so I don't need Karn. Yeah, to target player or Planeswalker. Decides to draw with a Sunbait Canyon. This is interesting because now I don't necessarily have to uptick here. Depends on if I want this Karn. I think upticking's probably safe. Gets rid of one's potential spell in their hand. And once again, Karn's getting... What? Boat? No, we don't get boats here. They end up pitching the Skullcrack. Okay, 2 lands here, 2 spells, draw. 9 life, should be okay. Land, 2 unknowns. Could kill both pack rats. That's probably 6 damage not going to my face. We have the draw of the Mind Stone plus Liliana. If we top deck Luris, we're getting our pack rat back. They go face here. Bolt. We're gonna do this again. There's a Thoughtseize. I'm definitely not doing that. Let's go ahead and pitch to pack rat. Uptick with Liliana here. Lightning bolt's my face. Okay. It's gonna come to the top deck again. I don't believe there's any reason not to, or to draw here. There you go. Hey, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Heart of the cards again. My opponent's kind of got 2 draws this time. They can use a Sunbaked Canyon as well. Good luck. Good luck. I should crack Mind Stone at their end step. What for? Oh, at their end step, yes. I was like, my end step? Here we go. Top of the library. Was it a bolt? Was it a skewer? Tapping red. Oh. Now they need a 1 mana. It's taking forever. The slowest rolls. Ah, we got there. Got there. We're gonna draw with the Mind Stone and then draw again. There we go. Taking down Burn. Sometimes they don't have it. It got lucky there. Burn's a tough one. Burn is a tough one. You're gonna play some addicting tower defense game, Grayus? Isn't it? It's the worst. You go in, you're just like, I'm gonna play like 1 round. 5 rounds later. Oh, what time is it? Gotta go to bed. Oh, it's 3 in the morning. Yep, that's me. Nice sequencing, good game, thanks. We're doing our thing. Let's play first. Yep, we'll keep. That looks great. Thoughtseize, little Fatal Push. Give their creatures hug. Smack them down. I haven't been up at 3 a.m. You're funny. I might have. Whoa, hold up. Okay. So this is the inverter thing again. I have Torp Orb. So they're gonna Inquisition my Mind Stone, or I steal that and work my way to Karn, down to Torp Orb and bridge. Can they beat that? Do they have your attention? Taking Inquisition allows me my Mind Stone. If I do the Thoughtseize and take the inverter, though, I'm pretty good about them not having that. I think I want to take this Inquisition and keep my hand in the dark. Jace is fine. I'm not worried about Jace. And I'll probably Pithing Needle that and go full lock on him anyway. So I think it's Inquisition and keep things in the dark. Let's go for it. They do need some lands. They obviously can Serum Visions for these lands, but we're giving ourselves a shot here because the Fatal Pushes are basically dead cards. I want a Mind Stone. I want to get this Karn down. This is what I want to do. I'm going to watch where these Serum Vision pieces go here because this is important. I'd like to see double bottom. 1 top and 1 bottom. All right. It works for me. Top deck land would be great. Luris is okay. Mind Stone here, pass turn. We want to get this Karn down on turn 3 if possible. Need to avoid a Thoughtseize from them. We whiff. We have so many fatal pushes. Lurrus down. Go ahead, opponent. Remands. Alright, I wasn't playing Karn anyway. This is not looking the greatest. I know they have a Shelldock. There's the Shelldock. Okay. Inquisitions. They can take Lurrus or a fatal push if they would like to. Obviously, it's the cat. Obviously. Well, maybe a little nervous to see this Karn, though. Land. Well, it's not the worst. Liliana, uptick, obviously. Goodbye, fatal push. Get out of here. They get rid of probably their own fatal push. It's going to be double fatal push to the yard, making sure the art matches. Inverter Thassa and 2 unknowns. We could be seeing Inverter this next turn, which might mean we're dead. Well, what? They get some cards in their graveyard? Maybe we're not dead. We're close, though. I guess if they slam Inverter, I just Liliana down ticket and hope for the land. Yeah, maybe this is a little bit of a puzzle for them, because they do have a number of things here. Eldrazi Temple, oh gosh. All right, we're going to Inverter, it looks like. Which would give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And 1 Serum Visions, which draw Serum on the 5, goes to 4, goes to 3, doesn't kill. Close, though. It has to be a land here for me to have a chance. We do hit the land. Going to go ahead and make them sacrifice the Inverter here. I'm going to play the Karn. I'm going to go down, and I think I just have to go get a Pithing Needle here in case they have a Jace. Oh, I have a Spyglass. And then I can get Torp Orb next. I know they could hit an Inquisition, and that's where I want them to not take the Torp Orb here, even though I have 2 of those. This is playing around the potential Jace. Depends what the Shelldock is, too. Because if the Shelldock is something useful here, they could win. The hope here is that I can name the Jace and get the Torp Orb down for the Thassa's Oracle. That is the plan here. And hope they didn't draw the Remand. I guess I have to do Torp Orb first. Another Inverter here. Oh. Or they can just double Inverter me. Or they can just double Inverter me and then Thassa's Oracle. That works too. Well, we had it all. They just got us in turn 5. But we never showed the Torp Orb. They don't know about it. All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's see here. Bring a Torp Orb in. I suppose a Spellbomb could be good. And then bring Ashiok's possibly in. We don't need to Damnation them. Pack Rat's probably too slow. Terragrid's probably too slow. The idea of the Spellbomb here is you could Spellbomb away their graveyard, and then they play the Inverter hits. Inverter hits, and then they lose their entire graveyard because you Spellbombed it. They would obviously see that all coming, so they play around it. Maybe you could play Ashiok after, and that's why I want to bring Ashiok in here. With Lurrus and Spellbomb, you can constantly keep the graveyard pretty well in check. I think I want to take a Fatal Push out and a Blood Chief. Well, maybe another Fatal Push. Fatal Pushes don't seem very strong here. One Pack Rat. Maybe one more push. Just bring these 5 in. Leave myself with one Fatal Push. Blood Chief's Thirst. You know what? I'm going to take all the Fatal Pushes out and bring in Pack Rats. I can block an Inverter for forever. Let's go. This is interesting. I think Ashiok could be the good, like, after they've played. Hopefully they don't like have Remand to defend something. But this is gonna be a tough one. It does help though to have lands. Let's start there. Inverter flies. Oh, does it? Oh, I don't care. Okay, this will work. I don't care about Inverter flying. We're gonna just smack back at him. Get rid of Blood Chiefs here. Inquisition, Torp Orb, win from there. This is a pretty good hand. Okay, there's the Jace. Well, I don't want them to Thought Seize me, so let's take that. Get rid of that. Get out of here. Blah. They have a Relic. They have a Relic because I played Aluris. Good to know for game number 3, which we're going to be heading to. Oh my gosh. We're not heading to there. They take Torp Orb over Karn. Tells you how important the Torp Orb is. Ooh, Ashiok's not a bad hidden card, though. Maybe I hide this card as long as I can. That was such a good top deck, too. We took the Thoughtseize and they top decked the Thoughtseize. They got us. They got us. Polluted Delta was played there. Watery Grave. I assume this is going to be a Serum Visions. As such. Also, I guess the Relic can be played anyway to get rid of their own graveyard or manage the size of their own graveyard here. Okay. Oh, now I have 2 Ashioks. Now we just slam one of them. Slam one and start milling them because we could get rid of their key components here. Goodbye, graveyard. Let's see what they go over. There's one Thassa's Oracle. How many do we think they play? There's one Inverter, too. If they exile my Torp Orb, it's super good for Karn. I go get it. If they don't exile it, it's super good for Lurrus. River of Tears for my opponent. Like I said, I think I'm just going to go crazy with the Ashiok here. I'd love to be playing Karn here. Excellent. Yeah, I have another in the sideboard. They just don't need to know about that just yet. Let's see if Karn happens. Might have a counter. Uses Relic. Nice. Let's go ahead and mill them again. More things. And let's go ahead and down tick here. And I believe I just go get, at this point, the Torp Orb that they exiled for me. Since they know about that card, we'll just kind of keep it as the threat. If they play Inverter here or something, I could always get a bridge. So I do Inquisition the Torp Orb away. It's totally fine with us. They do know now about the other Ashiok. Let's go ahead and Ashiok them again. And let's go ahead and get that, let's go get that other Torp Orb here. There you go. And I think blue, if you played a land, black instead. This is play. This is giving them blue, Jace. Let's just hit the Watery Grave here. Making their mana a little bit difficult here. Don't exactly want them to immediately play Jace and start using it here. And also doing this, they might not have all the basics, although I don't see too many here on the side on the exile. Okay, they do have another island. They could hit a Polluted Delta, though. they're doing something. Just plays a Thassa's Oracle. It's a 1/3. Nothing fancy about that. Okay. Let's go up with Karn. We can't make the Torp Orb something because Fatal Push is here. Play my Spell Bomb. I will exile for them here. Probably gonna just play the other Ashiok here and exile again. We only have so many cards left in their library here. Kind of almost forcing them to win here quickly or I'm gonna mill you out. All of Thassa's Oracles are gone. We have one here, one here, one here. That's 3 plus the 4th. Yeah, shock, it doesn't. We'll probably fire off this Spell Bomb here too. Opponent's needing one more land. They're not finding it. Where do they send Thassa here? At Karn. Cool, cool, cool. Spell Bomb, obviously. Draw a card. Lurrus is great. It's fantastic. Love it. Ashiok them. Let's go ahead and attempt a Mind Stone. 1, 2, 3 for Lurrus here. And then we can rebuy this Spell Bomb possibly. They do look like they're going to remand this. They do. We'll uptick, not on Torp Orb, obviously, and just pass the turn. 18 cards to go here. This Jace is a bit interesting because the Jace could be played possibly. We can't get a Spyglass too easily. We may not actually mill this time here because I need to get a Spyglass. I needed to be defending. Oh, Liliana's pretty cool. Let's attempt Lurrus first. Then let's go for Liliana to follow. Let's go ahead and up. And we're going to actually make them discard a card. I'm not going to down because if I kill this, they get to kill Lurrus. Not ready for that yet. Not ready for that. I need to be able to use Karn, go get Spyglass, and shut off Jace as the last piece here. One more piece to assemble. Get rid of Jace. I assume they have another one. It's true. That's true. We'll worry about it. We're going to be able to attack the Jace. We just need it to be killable. Oh. That's a different Jace. That's a different Jace. I'm not so worried about the static here. I think we'll be able to always kill it. But bouncing this does make things interesting. Big Daddy Jace, exactly. This is definitely a down-tick Liliana kind of turn, though, coming up here. Tax Karn. Okay. A little bit. Castle Locthwain's pretty good here. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of Thassa, please. I'm going to go ahead and uptick on Mind Stone so we can clear the Jace, since they're tapped out. I'm going to play our lands, play Lurrus here. I'm going to pick up a Nile Spellbomb for redraws. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Ashiok here. Should be pretty safe to do so. Your move, opponent. We got this. We got this. Who believes? Land. Four mana, an inverter here. It's not the scariest thing. go ahead and draw with our Spell Bomb. We have a lot of draws here. They could Fatal Push the Mind Stone if they wanted to. Gives us one less artifact. Extra Karn here is super nice. All right. Well, probably worth Spell Bomb first. Sideboard wise, I hate to say it, might be ship. Might be the boat. Let's go ahead and kill this inverter off. I don't think I need Liliana here. Trying to think if there's any other approach to this. Let's go. Well, what am I spyglassing? You just want to spyglass the Jace? I mean, I guess I could. It's probably the safest thing to be doing here. Also gives me full information of the rest of what they have, which is actually pretty valuable here. They're going to go ahead and shoot the Lurrus off, it looks like. That's fine. So they do have Jace. Wielder. And I do have enough mana now to go ahead and play Karn here. You know they have Thoughtseize and double Jace. Since they have Thoughtseize, no real reason to do anything crazy here. We'll just uptick and we're gonna pass. Ashiok is a mill 4 cards, but we gotta be careful of Jace here. They'll play Jace to be safe because of the static ability, and we just need to be able to kill them somehow. Which might have to be boat. They can still just naturally draw the last card in their library. And with a Shelldock Isle here now, it's kind of scary. They don't have enough mana though, because this makes black. They goofed up. They played a land. Played a land, he played a land. Makes black mana. Cool. Alright. Bobble's nice here and get to check what they're gonna draw next. Still don't have an idea of what's under Shelldock. Darkslick Shores isn't the scariest thing. Let's go ahead and use Karn to go get a Liquimetal Coating. This will help us keep things kind of tied down here. And then let's pass the turn. We drew another Bobble here. They could use Thoughtseize. This would burn their Thoughtseize here. I'm not worried about using Liquimetal Coating really to stop too much here. I'm really just using it to get rid of the Shelldock Isle probably. Once again, we got to be wary of this Jace being active and on the battlefield when we do the Ashiok here. Boat could attack Jace, but if I boat... no, I guess I had enough mana. This Jace is going to be at 4. Playing boat and killing it is a thing we can do. But I want to kill the Shelldock Isle here. Because then I want to use Ashiok to clear what they've got going on. Plays the Darkslick Shore. Does not check our hand. Because I want to get rid of this. We're going to use Bobble to see what the next card is. Thoughtseize isn't bad because now I can get rid of their Jace. Cool. I think we've got this one. I think we've got game 2 here. We're going to have to go to game 3 to decide this one. This one's been a battle, though. Navigating what they've got going on is definitely a challenge. Let's go ahead and draw some more here, too. I want as many cards as I have for options. Cool. All right. Start with a Thoughtseize. Let's take their Jace. Let's go ahead and bobble. I'm going to bobble them before doing anything else here. Watery Grave. Let's Inquisition their Thoughtseize here. So they have a Watery Grave coming. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Shelldock Isle here. I'm going to play the Mind Stone so I can have a few draws. And we're going to pass the turn because we know it's a Watery Grave. It's not a scary card. We draw a Mind Stone. That is all their turn is. So I'll take my double draw here. Or, yeah, I'll make it a single draw. Just do castle here. Okay, field is probably a Stone Rain effect here. If I want it. Let's do Lurrus, because Lurrus can kill Jace now, and I can use Bobble to control the top of the library. Bobble check. It's an Urborg. We don't care about that. I'm going to go ahead and down tick now. I'll go get Boat for people. Boat can be a thing people are happy to see. Play this Boat. Dang Boat. Boat deals the damage to the Jace. We'll go ahead and also play down our other Mind Stone here. We'll pass turn. We can now kill Jace, and hopefully with Ashiok along with Lurrus and Bobble, we're able to control the top here. Make sure that they don't draw anything that can kill us, and use Ashiok to mill over the last bit. Boat's a goat. I did just get the Boat. I got the Boat. We got the Boat. I still believe Boat goes here. Ashioks did a lot. Helped us kind of control and mill out the opponent. Karn Lock seemed good. Damnation probably isn't too bad, but Blood Chief's pretty good. Opponent can inverter us when we do the Torpor, but I think we have enough presence on the field that we can protect ourselves. They scoop because of Boat. That's what you want to think. All right, opponent's going to be on the play. Thoughtseize Inquisition in play here for my opponent. Let's keep this one because Pack Rat. Why not? Hopefully get to steal something nice. Play this Urborg as the last thing we do. And go from there. If they steal Pack Rat, oh well. Opponent Thoughtseizes us. Do I ever do Pioneer content? I did it initially, and I haven't since the initial about 3 months. I kind of keep it to Modern. Plenty of other streamers out there that do other formats. Modern is kind of our jam here. Kind of. Maybe sort of. Takes my Inquisition. They don't want me to steal things. Maybe we'll get the Inquisition Thoughtseize bug for them. The answer is no, but hey, we found ourselves a Karn. As mentioned, I'll try to make Urborg the last thing I play, because Urborg would give them extra black, and I really don't want to do that. Let's play Pack Rat here. They can Fatal Push this. Totally fine. I'm expecting that. I'm wanting to play Liliana, uptick on Urborg. Maybe I'll have a second Pack Rat here. Who knows? Pack Rat's done. Play Legacy, then you can have fun with Mana Monkey. Mana Monkey. All right, little Shelldock Isle here. Night Dragons. Lurrus is not a bad draw here. Not a bad draw. Let's do this Liliana. See it get remanded as is normal here. Go ahead, opponent. Lurrus Pack Rat's not bad, though. We'll see, though. they might just inverter us. Oh, they don't have the extra black. That's good for us. A lot of Shelldocks. They're scaring me. Shelldocks are scaring me. We're going to go Liliana again, playing field. Pitching Urborg is my plan still. Could pitch a Lurrus now. I have a pair of them. I really don't think I want to play this Urborg. But I'll ditch a Lurrus to start things off. Liliana did stick there. Kind of interesting. I think I honestly want to get Karn down as soon as I can, Liquid Metal Coating, and try to get rid of the Watery Grave, then keep them off double black for a while. Could be nifty. This is that Jace. A Jace! Target player mills 2, draw a card. This is our free turn with Karn here. Polluted Delta, my opponent does have double black. Watery Grave. There's a Bauble Mindstone here. All right. This is probably the turn to get the Lurrus down, but also probably the turn to get the Karn down. Huh. Do I just go get Spyglass? I probably want to get the Karn down because the scariest thing here is they play Relic, play land, play Inverter, like exiling their graveyard and upticking with Jace. So let's go ahead and start with an uptick of Liliana for Urborg. I think it's got to be Karn and maybe threaten Spyglass. Here goes a Thassa's. Too bad it's not a Pithing Needle, but that's okay. Because what I can do is threaten Spyglass, and then unless they have double Thoughtseize here, we should be okay to get the Lurrus. Getting the Lurrus down and then Spyglass, or if they don't have those, we obviously just play the Spyglass. Liliana down tick is keeping us from dying to an Inverter if they play that and just want to start beating down with the 6/6 as well. This is definitely Inverter territory. Okay. There we go. Guess I should have kind of noted down what they had. I'm going to cast a Sheldock here. It's kind of worrisome. Draw 10 cards. Win! It's another creature here? So they Inquisition us, but that's not that scary here. Because we can shut the Jace off. We can kill the Inverter, we can shut the Jace off, and see what else they're doing. And then I have to kill the Jace, which I should be able to. So I'm hoping this Sheldock Isle doesn't have something crazy under it. So I'll use Karn probably to go get like a boat or something, I guess. I have to get the boat again. Spyglass, so that shuts Jace. Ah, shoot. We have the other. We have both Jaces. if I don't name this Jace, they mill 2, draw a card, play this one, mill 2, win. So I have to name Jace Wielder. They're going to play Mind Sculptor and bounce here. And then they can draw with Mind Sculptor. I can get Liquimetal Coating as well and shut that off. Replay Lurrus and then try to kill the Wielder. Okay, so that's what I need to do. So I need to name Jace Wielder here. Okay. Karn downtick makes no sense here, and I just played Spyglass. We're not going to expose Spyglass to a Fatal Push. And go. They'll play this Jace, and they're either going to... If they go 0 here, then I'll have Lurrus. So they steal. They could 0 here, and that could be a problem too for us. Because if they 0 here... Oh gosh, what's this Sheldock Isle doing? Leave me alone, Sheldock Isle. Thassa's Oracle, and they win. Alright. Well, they had it underneath the Sheldock. I had the field, but if I didn't Spyglass the Jace here, they got us that way. I had the field to take care of the Sheldock, but they had one of these tucked away as well. Pretty good. Top deck was going to be land. They played this Jace and they did a 0. We would be fine, but if they bounce Lurrus, I would have been able to what? Wouldn't have been able to do it because the Jace could draw the next turn. I'd have to then get Liquimetal Coating, shut off the Jace. Because of the bounce, they'd have 3, they'd then go to 2. I could then probably kill this Wielder, redo the Liquimetal Coating, and then have to kill the Jace Mind Sculptor or the follow-up Wielder afterwards. It was a close one. It was a close one. The Sheldock having the Thassa's Oracle, couldn't play around that one. Cool. Let's get to match 4. I like that. That was close. Spider's happy. If Spider's still here, Spider's super happy. Inverter wins. Watching you, Spider. Let's go. Match 4. Let's go. Shobes. Shobes. What's up, Shobes? Hand looks great. Inquisition, Thoughtseize, get the Pack Rat, get the Karn down, win the game. Love it. F6. Let's go. Scalding Tarn. Let's start with this Inquisition. See what we're playing against. Archmage Charm, Opt, Snapcaster. I guess I'll just take the Archmage Charm. Granted, I could just like take the Opt here and then just take the Archmage Charm next. Yeah, it's Blue Moon. Maybe I just take the Archmage Charm and then like Pack Rat next turn and hope they didn't draw a Bolt. I'm going to take this Opt. I think I'm going to take the Opt. I'm going to Thoughtseize. I'm going to work my way up to the Pack Rat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Extra Steam Vents comes into play. Tapped here. Love to be able to do that, but I think the Thoughtseize on the Archmage Charm is the most important thing to be doing here. We have a Shark, and we have an Archmage. We'll take the Archmage. I doubt my opponent has black mana needs. We'll do that. We can work our way to field as well. They draw their Blood Moon. Alright, well, let's start with Mind Stone, and I think I'm going to just jam Pack Rat and see if they've got the counterspell. And if not, we'll start pitching things next turn. We're hoping they don't have something in their one card they drew. Snapcaster to opt, looking for ways to get rid of Pack Rat before Pack Rat kills ya. Opt puts the card, oh darn, on the top. Oh, you better kill Pack Rat, or he's coming for you. Island. Attacks. They could make a 2/2 shark here if they wanted to. I think I'm just going to pass here and pump Pack Rat. I don't want to run a Pack Rat into the Shark Typhoon and only have the one. They make a 2/2. Cool. Nice. Extra land here. Rowl's probably going to show up. Could Blood Chief Thirst the Rowl. We could Blood Chief Thirst the Shark. Oh, Jace. Drawing some cards here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Huh. Kind of wonder what I'm supposed to keep here. I would like to kill the Jace. Obviously, we're going to pitch here. Maybe I just get rid of the swamp. Get rid of the swamp here. Just Blood Chief Thirst. Seems like an okay plan. I can actually get rid of the Snapcaster and then attack with both. Kind of like that line. Attack with both and pitch this extra land now. I guess this dies to a bowl. Oh, force. Oh, force! Well, I still can attack here and at least threaten the Jace. Force, they ended up pitching Remand. I need a block here, so I'm going to lose both creatures. And we'll get rid of a swamp. Pack Rats. Okay. Ral, maybe, depending on Jace. And some other things. They might bounce a Pack Rat. They do. They fear the Pack Rat. And Ral. Okay. Kills the other Pack Rat. They actually kill the Pack Rat that lets Lurrus be an out. Okay, so let's see here. I could play Karn, activate Karn, and attack with a Mind Stone. It's not a bad idea. It allows me to get both Mind Stones down here. McClint, what's up? It's going all right. Oh, wait, I can't do this now. Now I just have to attack with Pack Rat. This is fine. I want to get rid of what, Jace here, probably? This is fine, because now I have 2 Mind Stones. I'll use one for a draw later. Make a 2/2 rat. Let's see if the rats can overwhelm them. A Bobble wouldn't be a bad draw. Lurrus wouldn't be a bad draw, because Lurrus plus Pack Rat's kind of nice. These about to be 3/3 Pack Rats can attack the Ral, which is super nice. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Archmage Charm to draw some cards, which is pretty good. Luckily, they're not stealing a Pack Rat. They bolt one of my Pack Rats. Do they have the other one? Magnetic Sinkhole. Pack Rats are done. Nile Spellbomb. Let's take a redraw, shall we? Clears their graveyard, which isn't a bad idea. Bobble. Play our Bobble here. We'll go to their upkeep and see what they're drawing. Alright, we're kind of running out of gas here. Flooded Strand for my opponent. I'll probably end up drawing Mind Stone near the end step here. Quite possibly could have had a Karn in play and attacked. Because we ended up playing the Mind Stone, we thought we had enough to play the Mind Stone and attack with it. That extra Karn activation would have been nice. Opponent fetches with Flooded Strand here. What do we got? Through the Breach? Is that what we're doing? Oh, alright. That's fine. Blood Moon doesn't really hurt us. We'll draw with Mind Stone. There's a swamp. Bobble. Draw. Inquisition and Fatal Push. Let's take a peek at what's going on. Just got to play a few hours of in-person Modern with my best friend I haven't seen in a couple of months. Nice. These are both kind of annoying for us. Guess I'll take the Force. Take a redraw here. See if I did anything interesting. I do hit a Karn. That Remand is going to be a pain. Playing the Thunderkin Lightning Elemental deck. Nice. Did it go well? Land played. Ooh, there's Pack Rat. Let's try Pack Rat. I can ditch this Fatal Push if it resolves. If they remand this, then I can play it again. Which is exactly what we'll do. I want to. This could do a -3. Currently, there's 11 instants or sorceries, which would blow up Pack Rat. I think we wait here. We got through the Remand, and because I have 5 mana here, I can play Pack Rat and then also use it. Obviously, we're chancing this with my opponent finding another counter spell. They loot away an island, replay an island. Ooh. All right, let's bait with Pack Rat here. Let's see if we have another counter spell. And if not, we get to pitch here. Bonus Remand once again. I'm going to go ahead and go twice down on this now. Allow them to use Ral here, because then Ral won't be messing with the God of Fright. Although it looks like my opponent's picked up double counter spell. Oops, Snapcaster. Snapcaster, Archmage, or Remand here is pretty good. And they're choosing Mana Leak. That works too. Oh, Blue Moon. I think Blue Moon might have us game 1 here. Double Planeswalker. I probably should have a Karn at this point. I hope they keep Blood Moon in. It's not very good against us. Okay. In for 2. 14. Blood Moon's good against Tron, yeah. That it is. Let's go ahead and hit the Snapcaster. See if they care about that. Let's put the Lantern down. Let's see if they'll counter this. Opponent is opting in response to this. That's good. Not necessarily any counters in hand. Looking for an answer for this. And they do Mana Leak. Now I have 5 mana. If I draw 6 mana, I can Karn down tick, get Spyglass, get rid of Ral. And this is assuming that we burn through all of their counter spells. It's a lot of counter spells to get through, though. That's a lot of them. Spell Snare. That was a counter spell that could have worked, meaning they probably have something better. All right. Can't quite get Pack Rat back with the Lurrus here. Karn down tick doesn't do a lot, though, against Ral here. I think Ral's just going to kill us. Let me play Liliana so they don't know that I have Lurrus here, but I think the emblem's going to mean we can go to game 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and concede. My opponent's got everything going for them. We're at 14. Ral emblem here is going to kill us. We're not really interacting well with our opponent. Let's go. Let's go. We can do better. We can do, well, I say we can do better. Bunch of planeswalkers is going to be problematic. Do we just Ashiok? Do we do nothing? I feel like these fatal pushes are a little bit weak, but they do have sharks as well. Maybe one fatal push for like a Miser Ashiok? Maybe I want the Damnation in instead because they could get a couple sharks and start beating us down in the air. I have the bridge to counteract that. Could crew a boat and have it flying in the air. I don't know if that's very good. I may just not be very well prepared for something like this. I think we just send it back here with maybe the change of the Ashiok for one fatal push. Extra Blood Chiefs would be good. Pithy Needle or something else like that in the sideboard. I think we're just going to have to rely on our discard. Here we go. Let's do it. Discard away. Discard away and get like a board presence here quickly on turn 3. That's the goal. Where? It's pretty good. I don't care about engineered explosives. Guess I take the force here. We know about the mana leak, and I either just have to play around it or later Inquisition it again. I want to play the Mind Stone, getting me closer to Karn. Probably okay to do this because then I could Inquisition and potentially Karn on the same turn. That way I can make sure it's clear. I might wait one turn because they won't be at Cryptic Command. So this should be the Flooded Strand. A little bit of info there. Let's play this down. Let's Urborg. We'll go to their upkeep. And I'm going to do that Inquisition check. If they have 2 counters, I mean, Karn's getting countered by Mana Leak. I like at least waiting. We have a Sinkhole here, which is kind of annoying to see because that can target Planeswalkers for 5 damage. Got the island covering now. Good draw. It's an alright draw. Let's see what else they've picked up. Be interesting if they went and Mana Leaked here. Mana Leak, they could Bolt and Sinkhole over the course of the 2 turns. Do I have to force them to do this? If I pay 3 here, I could take the Lightning Bolt, making the Sinkhole not kill it, but then they've got a Cryptic Command, meaning I need a top deck. I need to top deck a Thoughtseize. I'm kind of tempted just to pay for it to get rid of the Bolt. And then if they don't have the extra land for the Cryptic, the Karn is viable through the Sinkhole. Though it's not going to do anything for a few turns, but it keeps EE offline. The Bolt being taken helps with future Lurrus and future Pack Rats. I think I'm going to pay for this, because I think just bolting this and whatever after feels real bad. Are we playing Chittering Rats? No. Gives me information on that last card, which happens to be an island. We'll take an Lightning Bolt here. So they do have the island. We can We can work around this. All right. Let's go ahead and draw with a Mind Stone here. And let's go ahead and play a Mind Stone. And probably just pass the turn. Chittering's the best. Extra island here. Alright, so they find Jace, which isn't the worst as long as we avoid a force. We can Blood Chief Thirst this Jace. I probably won't crack this Mind Stone now. I don't want to use the Field of Ruin because that will help them out with their Jace use here. So it's going to be Blood Chief, hoping no force. Okay. It was a pretty good draw. We'll probably take a Mind Stone draw at the end step. And drawing the same stuff they put back. So we know this Sinkhole, Cryptic Command, this is all going to show up in a moment. Need a Thoughtseize. Ooh, okay. All right, now we have some stuff here. So probably we're going to go ahead and slam Karn here. We're going to try slam Karn. This is almost, without a doubt, getting some counter spell here. They may let it roll off here because of the Sinkhole that they have. Ooh, Mana Leak's a really good one. Can't pay for that. So that's through one counter. Question is, do I Karn or do I God of Fright next? Oh, we have an Opt. And they bottomed a card. So we potentially have one card on the bottom that's not one of these. All right, Lurrus looks really nice here. Would die to Sinkhole. I'm going to assume they have Sinkhole and Cryptic Command still. I'm going to leave the Engineered Explosives there, but they did bottom with the Opt, making me think that they put probably that to the bottom. I'd like Lurrus to resolve here. I think God of Fright actually might be the best thing to do here. Putting it on maybe the Lantern side. We could also put it on the creature side. If we do though, Sinkhole kind of is a little bit better. I'd like to try to get the Cryptic out of hand, but I also kind of want to get the Sinkhole out of hand. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the God of Fright side, hoping this gets the Sinkhole. I'll play Karn, hoping that gets the Cryptic, and then I'll hopefully get Lurrus down. They won't have anything else, and we'll be able to start bobbling to outvalue our blue opponent. That's our line, I think. This could eat the Cryptic Command as well, which means the Sinkhole is still a target for Lurrus. Did resolve. So here comes the Sinkhole. Yep. I would just use all your mana. Don't get rid of your graveyard. Sinkhole incoming. All right. Cryptic, probably not the EE. If I top deck a land, we're good to do Lurrus as well. Ashiok's an interesting one. Let's do Ashiok instead of Karn, because I can play Ashiok plus Lurrus. And Ashiok would get rid of their graveyard. They do kind of like their graveyard here, so this might hit the Cryptic. It's a force. Ugh. Forces. All right, well, we're jamming it. You either have the Cryptic or not. Counter draw here. We know they don't have the Engineered now. They're playing the Cryptic Command. All right. Karn's our next thing, obviously. Too bad we don't have Choke or Boil. All right, we got through everything, though. They drew 2 cards. One of them was a land. Gonna play our land in case they have Mana Leak. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Karn. Does it resolve? It does. It does. Okay. I'm gonna go... I want to get Batterskull, I think. We're going to play into the potential of a Bolt here, but I'm going to get a Batterskull. Can't play it yet, but I can play it next turn. And if they play a big Shark here, at least I can Fatal Push it. They do nothing. All right. Did nothing. Extra land here. Okay. Lurrus is pretty tempting too. Kind of want a Spyglass, check the hand, and then decide if Lurrus can be played for Bobble. Let's use our Karn here. Let's go ahead and Spyglass. The Spyglass isn't a bad one anyway, because we can name Jace or Ral. This way we can clear Lurrus, Bobble, start getting ahead of our opponent. That was the game plan for a while. It's just a Sulfur Falls. I think I'm going to name Jace the Mind Sculptor here. Play our Lurrus. And now we can also check the top of their library with each Bobble. Let's just use it now. We have an island coming that looks great. Love it. Everything's looking good now. Oh, Blue Moon. You're done. Nice. Cool. Pack Rat coming as well. Excellent draws. All right. We managed to navigate through all the counter spells that they had. Can we do it again? I think we're pretty happy. Wonder if I want one more Ashiok. I don't think so. I think this was fine. Let's do it. I like the Karn check. They had the lands. We were good to go. Okay. This puts pressure on my opponent. From the Black Prison side, we get to Inquisition them. We've got the Pack Rat. We even have the Bobble. I'm going to wait on the Bobble here. I want to see if they fetch. We got to take Spell Snare, right? Spell Snare, smash down a Pack Rat, win from there. Yeah. Let's go to their turn. They do fetch. So we'll get perfect information here. Top of the library is a Mana Leak. Oh. Not really good. We draw? Oh, we drew another Pack Rat. Slam the Pack Rat. They're like, Mana Leak. And I'm like, oh, but I can't Pack Rat again because they could Snapcast or Spell Snare. Guess it's going to have to be Lurrus next. They've played 2 islands. I could also try Liliana here. I think... So we do Lurrus here, and if it resolves, we get Bobble, which is pretty nice. And this gets under Snapcast or Mana Leak. That's going to be the next thing that they do. So the question is, what are we going to be throwing away to that? I guess if I have a Lurrus, I can play double Pack Rat next turn. Let's do Lurrus here, do a Bobble. And if next turn I could not do Bobble and I can do Pack Rat from hand, Pack Rat from graveyard, we're going to win through the Pack Rats. Never mind, they bolted me. Never mind, they bolted me. All right, we know it's Cryptic Mountain and Snapcaster Mage. Take a peek. What's your next card? Shark. It's a shark. All right. We draw. Thoughtseize, please. No Thougtseize. All right. Snap, Mana Leak, or Cryptic Command gets the Karn. Probably what we want to get through. If I top deck a land, Pack Rat's live to the Snap plus Mana Leak. Snap Bolt, though, is a thing. I think I've just got to throw away a Karn here. Throw away a Karn. They may even Shark Typhoon. I do decide a Cryptic Command. All right. Counter draw. If I get another land, Pack Rat, and if they don't Mana Leak, planning to bolt, could pitch. So that's nice. Okay, we have Snap, Mana Leak. Let's Mind Stone to get a piece out, and let's actually go ahead and use a Liliana, because I think Karn's a little more valuable. I don't expect this to resolve, so I don't have to pitch my Fatal Push here. I expect Snapcaster, potentially Mana Leak. There we go. Because I'd rather be able to Fatal Push the Shark here, because the Pack Rat's not going to worry about the Snapcaster. And if I want to, I can go one more time Karn, seeing if my opponent has anything else they want to counter with. All right, Nile Spellbomb here is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and Karn still. If my opponent does any of the Shark Typhoon, we've got the Fatal Push. Karn here is just to get something like Spyglass. Could be here to get who knows what else. There's a Remand. I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Nile Spellbomb then in response to the Remand. If they do play Shark, it's a 1-1. That's not that scary. A 3-3 Shark is a quick clock with a Snapcaster. Nice. So Spellbomb's here. Opponent's going to use their Shark. I think I'm going to try to wait with the Spellbomb so that I can use it to draw as well. We got a 1-1 Shark. We got a 2-1 Snapcaster. We drew. We have 4 cards. One was a land here. This looks okay. Hits for 3. Down to 15. All right. Snapcaster's not really a live card at the moment. Ashiok. All right. We can play Ashiok plus Pack Rat. We can attempt to Pack Rat and throw something away. We can attempt a Karn. I kind of like Ashiok, leave Push and Spellbomb open. And this gives me the ability to clear their graveyard. It's also kind of this weird Planeswalker that maybe not doing as much as, say, a Karn. And so this is kind of that bait, hey, go ahead and do something. If not, I'm going to eat your graveyard, which isn't a bad return. And they need a fetch here with a Scalding Tarn, not forgetting the static ability. So they do fetch. And although I don't expect to mill over their win conditions here, my opponent does another Shark or something, I have both of these open, which is nice. Steam Vents does shock in here. It's kind of interesting. We're going to try to do Snap and Cryptic. Can't do that because of Spellbomb. Okay. There's a Snapcaster. They're going to target a Cryptic command. We're going to hit the graveyard here. And I am going to pay for this. We draw a new Spellbomb. It's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and attempt a Fatal Push here. I don't actually care about the Shark. I'm going to get rid of a Snapcaster, hopefully, and then we'll mill away. I could also leave the Ashiok alone here. I don't see a reason why they would care about fetching too often, though. Let's go ahead and hit their graveyard. Just get some fun things out of their list. Snapcasters, there's a Bolt. There's a Jace. It looks good. All right. I think it's clear based on kind of the things that they were trying to counter there with the Ashiok, wanting to keep their graveyard relatively there. So I think we're going to go ahead and try for Pack Rat here finally. And this time I'm not going to play Mind Stone. We're going to use that as our pitch. Here's Pack Rat. See if they have a counter. They do. Spell Snare is a good one. Let's go ahead and now Mind Stone, Nile Spellbomb, and leave ourselves open with the Swamp here. I'm going to use Ashiok one more time here just to mill them over maybe some of their win conditions once more. Again, I don't think the Ashiok is doing a whole lot other than a fun little mill ability. Okay, so we're getting hit for 3. Going to end step. Scared of sharks. Okay, they draw some cards here with Archmage Charm. That's pretty good. Okay, 4 cards to beat again. So my opponent's definitely getting the better value. Flooded Strand. Attacks for 3 down to 12. We've already seen 2 bolts. It's nifty for us. Let's go use Spell Bomb here as a draw. Got to keep up with our opponent. A little Swamp. Another Mind Stone. Let's play Karn. Got to throw it out there at some point. Counter draw. We'll go ahead and play Mind Stone so we have more Mind Stones to draw with. Not looking too good though. 4-turn clock here. I do have a few things that can get rid of these creatures. Oh, Jace isn't good. I would almost Fate Seal at this point. Although I guess with my draws here, maybe it's not important. And they've got a fetch land here. This one I think is slipping away from us. I think we're going to be going into match number 5, 2, and 2. What do we think they have? Counter spells? Obviously. I feel like we played game 2 fairly well, and I think we needed to run hot in order to do it again. Opponent has an Engineered on 2. This is extremely good. They're going to get rid of our Mind Stone draw engines here. I think they just pop this off now. Clears 2 more Mind Stones. Does clear the Snapcaster, so that's kind of nice. Oh, we hit a Liliana. Okay, oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and Fatal Push the Shark. Liliana uptick. What's better, Liliana or Jace? Jace. Gets rid of an island here. 1 card plus draw plus Jace activation here. Not to mention they have 2 bolts somewhere in their list. Bolt Snap is still a thing as well. Opponent opts to start. Jace Brainstorm. Bolt Liliana. Bolt Liliana. I'm going to wait on the Thoughtseize. I'd rather do that and then try to resolve, say, Karn, Pack Rat, or something like that. They had 1 card in hand. Maybe it wins, maybe it doesn't. Opponent's drawing a lot of cards, and we did go over a fair amount of Snapcasters and Sharks, so there is that. Dang it. All right, let's just throw the Pack Rat out there. If it resolves, I get to pitch something. If it doesn't, it's just a counter that they have. Remand. All right, now we'll Thoughtseize first and then Pack Rat. Has a mana leak, we'll say no to that. We'll attempt to resolve Pack Rat. Pack Rat resolves. It could Jace bounce it. They've used up all their lightning bolts, so it's not getting lightning bolted here. Could get Sinkhold. Could get Rowled. Does Rowl here, -3. Another Pack Rat, Luris. Opponent's only got 2 cards left. Narset. This is all falling apart. Maybe they'll deck themselves. Shark Typhoon is revealed. Liliana to uptick. So that Shark is the only thing left, and then Liliana is an answer to a Shark, albeit not a great one. Did get rid of an Archmage Charm, though. You were worth it, Liliana. Narset here. About that Archmage Charm. Does some looting, gets rid of a Force of Negation. Using Jace to look at the top of our library and put the card back on top. Puts the land down. Plays the Shark. Typhoon. They get so many cards. They do. What are you gonna do with that Magmatic Sinkhole number 2? They have Archmage Charm as their last card, and they have it up here. Top of the library is an Urborg. We will pass the turn. 6 damage to me. It's only a 6/6 Shark. Draws 2 cards with the Archmage Charm here, making a 3/3 Shark, and that is 9 damage exactly. Good game, Blue Moon. Good game. Dang. That got out of control fast. Took them down to the last 8 cards. A lot of Planeswalkers. We're having trouble against the Planeswalkers. There's some cards. Blood Chiefs, Baubles. 2-2 going into match number 5. Final match of the night here. Playing this Black Prison. They got there. They got there after 52 cards. All right, we are 2-2. We're going to keep this. We got Baubles. We got Inquisitions. We got Fatal Pushes and Mind Stones. Maybe we'll make something happen. Ooh, Tribe Scout. All right. Bauble played. Check the next card. And Fatal Push. Good luck. Look, we have another Fatal Push. Look, they have another Tribe Scout. Hooray. Bauble. Let's just repeat. Check the hand. Summoner's Pact. Fatal Push. The Tribe Scout. Play Castle. Not Inquisition because we know Pact is coming. Bauble. Yes. Breeding Pool. Shocks in. Gets Dryad. Plays Selesnya Sanctuary. Bounces Plant. Dang. Liliana pretty good. But not good enough. Let's play Mind Stone here, and we're going to go ahead and Inquisition away the Summoner Pact. Oh gosh, they have Primeval Titan. We might be dead. They might kill us. Oh boy. New Dryad. Bouncy land thing. Hits for 2. We have a Primeval Titan. I guess I make them discard that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I play this down, hoping they do not top deck, and then when I force them to discard, we get it? I'm not playing red, handsome. Huge upside if they get a tap land or something that's not a land here. And if I play this, I could get my own Primeval Titan. I think I want to do this. But exactly. If they get an untapped land, we're dead. But if they don't, we're getting prime time. One time, no untapped land. Let's go. Is there turnover? Did I get it? Do I win? Oh, crap. It's all over. No. I'm dying. We can concede. No. The upside was so great. The upside was so great. They got a cat. What was it? Castle, it looks like. Apparently, I really needed to probably go for that line because honestly, if we would have done Liliana uptick, would have been a long time. Would have been a long time. Torpor Orb in here, Damnation's in here. Plague Engineer, Ashiok. Tegrid typically doesn't stay in here too much. We can grab a Fatal Push or two out. I want to make this work. We're gonna do it for the final one. One Bobble, one Luris. We're gonna keep max Pack Rats, max Ashioks, one God of Fright. Damnation's in here. Let's go. I was, Big Ben. I was way behind. Highest upside there. Give me the Ashioks. Wow, this hand's garbage. Look at all those Inquisitions. We can't play this. Mulligan. Does the list not want us to win? What kind of garbage hand is this? This is twice garbage. Mulligan. Oh my gosh. Keep and pray. Keep and pray. Let's do it. This Field of Ruins gonna be OP. Liliana gonna jam it. We got this. Karn's gonna win the game. Oh my gosh, you just had to believe. Top deck Swamp. Let's go. Amulet of Vigor. Ha! What a joke. Why do you make a mana? What are you doing? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Could Liliana kill the Tribe Scout? I can Ashiok. I can mill them. I think I want to kill the Scout here. I think the Scout's the most dangerous thing. They play a land here. It was Teleria West. Play a land, it comes to play untapped. Then they get the Dryad down. But if they do another land with Tribe Scout, we're really in trouble. I think we have to Liliana here. As much as I almost don't want to, I think we're in a lot of trouble if we don't. We can use Karn here as well once they get a few things on the battlefield, and we'll get Ashiok down here soon. Yeah, I'm afraid of like crazy Titan turns. This is already going to be probably Dryad, which isn't the worst. Oh gosh, it's a Zeusa. That could be bad. We'll see if they play any more lands. If not, it might be Field. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, help us. Oh, it's Tireless Tracker. Ashiok's not even good here. Ashiok just dies instantly. Karn uptick Mindstone block. Ashiok prevents them from Titan pre-combat. Post-combat they can do it. The bridge is in the board, which is what I'm thinking about going and getting. Like, just sacrifice Karn for a bridge. Uptick Liliana. They have to kill one or the other Planeswalker. Then I'm just in trouble from a Valakut kill, but I don't think I've got much else to do here. Titans. Where's my Blood Moons? I don't even know if I want to uptick this Liliana because the Ashiok's not a bad follow-up here. But that means they can kill both. We know it is a bounce land in hand. We know that. Plus 2 unknowns. I'm going to not tick up Liliana here. Only because if I can get another land, we can Ashiok and bridge. And then if they're not tightening here, then the Ashiok plus the bridge will prevent them from finding Valakut quickly and giving more draws. Yeah, the bounce land with the tracker, it's just going to be a jumbo tracker. I just need them to not tighten me here. Oh gosh, they're tapping mana. They can get Teleria West here. Explores, that's more mana, great. Luckily, they can't eat any of the clues yet. We made 6 mana. This is Primeval Titan. Bounces it again. Replays it again. Makes more mana. Are we going to bounce Teleria West now? Nope. Because we got one more go. Makes more mana. Yeah, because if we played Ashiok here, my opponent just blows up Ashiok. There's Dryad. There's Titan. I guess, like, so if I played Ashiok there instead of Karn, I stop them from Valakut craziness here. But they're always bouncing the bounce lands, so after this, they're going to just constantly bounce and do all kinds of damage to us. Crumbling here, plus Slayer Stronghold. They get to attack us now with Primeval Titan. 6. When they untap, Tireless Tracker is going to be bigger as well. And they can shoot 1 Karn. So they get a... Oh, they just get 2 Valakuts here. They have so many clues, but it doesn't matter. 3, 6, 9, 12. Plus 8. 12 plus 8. It's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 damage. All on turn 4. Dang it. Dang it. That kind of night, huh? Oh, Dryad. Primeval Titan. How could you? There they go, though. 2-3. A 2-3 kind of night here. Little Black Prison with the Pack Rats. Still a fun list. I enjoy this list. I don't think Terragrid's the best line here, but I definitely like the value of Lurrus. The one original list had Dark Confidant. We're playing Pack Rat. I think Pack Rat actually just has some good value, especially when you're bobbling a bunch with Lurrus, and if you want to be behind bridge until like later with Liliana, that could be nice. Sideboard could maybe use a little bit of tweaking here, just because of some of the stuff we're running into. I think that's true for any prison list, though. I had no clue what hit me. Yeah, got smashed. Black Prison, though. Fun stuff.